What's good? It's your girl's Queese, aka Killer Queen T, aka Blackout T, aka oh my goodness, don't look over there, look over here, don't go over there. Okay, maybe go over there. It might be popping over there. I don't know. I might go over there later too. So text me, let me know, keep me updated. I feel little. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to try to not make this be 3 videos. I low-key just want to make this be 2 videos today that I upload. Just two. Just two. Just two. I only want to do 2. But I don't know, so let's see. It's 16 chapters. Hopefully, let's make sure they're not long. I'm like, I know y'all want to see me popping up on your screen 3 times a day. Like, come on. Every night, I have the same dream. I know I'm dreaming because I can see myself when I was younger. I also see the interest of an old mind before me. Something catches my attention. It's a woman laugh coming from inside. Okay. But as I'm walking inside, I realize she is not laughing. But she is screaming frantically. Ooh, run, turn, run. I ran away from home a long time ago. We writing. I know something terrible happened, but because of this dream, I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's something you want to do, like remember something that maybe you suppressed it for a reason. I don't know. Or should I still writing? I have the feeling that these nightmares have replaced my memories. Freddie, when someone dies, we need a farewell ritual as closure. It helps us produce the loss. You left without saying goodbye, so you could not process it correctly. Somehow, part of yourself is still there. You must return home to say goodbye, to close the circle. Ooh, I don't know about this. Maybe we need to leave that circle open. She drew some duck. Oh, she was drawing. Okay, I thought she was writing. My bad, got it wrong. She was drawing little duckies. This trip was longer than he thought, and a strange feeling came over him as he traveled. Finally, after a few hours, he began to recognize the landscape. Boom. It's showing how the bus. Ain't nobody else on the bus but him. Welcome to Mornau. Population 2. Well, they got 2 million people. 2,004,172. 2. Mornau was a small village in the valley, surrounded by mountains that isolated it from the rest of the world. In the past, it had been a major exporter of zinc, but today the only industries were livestock and agriculture. Okay. Freddie expected to feel something different, like how old photographs surprise you with memories, but everything was familiar. The town was exactly the same. Okay. After walking up a long hill, he arrived at his lodging for the night. Okay, it seemed kind of black and boring. Oh, look. It's nice drawing. He got the key from the owner who lived next door. What does the owner look like? Creepy. Look, and went up to the room. Okay. It's a nice room. It look regular. Okay, take that back. I mean, they're deer antlers. So, I mean, besides that, looks regular. Poof. He was exhausted and also worried. Somehow he had a feeling that he should not have listened to Melvina. He should not have come back to Mornau. It's okay. You there now. Let me see where we at. Okay. 4. If we can do a 4, that might be bad. Freddie had left the most difficult part, the difficult thing for the end, visiting his parents. Do you want to go home? Not remembering why he left made him feel insecure. Maybe coming back was the last thing he should have done. Too late now, you there. Knock, knock. Why she look shocked? Freddie! After an emotional welcome, his mother told him his father was not well. For a few weeks, his behavior had been strange. According to the doctor, he may be suffering from dementia. This couldn't go ugly. You know, in comic books and in animes, dementia is like keyword for psycho and want to kill you. I'm just saying. Not in real life, but in comic books. Hi, Dad. He looking at a mousetrap. There is a mousetrap in the house. There is a mousetrap in the house. But Freddy does not care because he is not a mouse. Freddy does not care because he is not a mouse. It's been so long, he didn't remember the treasures he left behind. Nigga, you don't still remember the trauma? That didn't like make anything click. That felt familiar. This felt normal. Like, Daddy sound kind of robot-y. Daddy sound kind of robot-y. Daddy sound kind of robot-y. Valuable memories. Okay, he had a friend. Forgive your father. He doesn't know what he's saying. You don't have to apologize. It's not anyone's fault. Freddie, I wish I had been a better mother for you. Why are we seeing the daddy face, but we ain't seen nobody else's face? I should have believed you when you came to me, when you asked me for help. For what? What happened? After that, his mother changed the topic, trying to speak as little as possible about the past, perhaps to avoid a painful conversation. However, this created an artificial and cold environment. Like, bitch, I got answers. You either tell me what the fuck pop off or I'm leaving. Damn, Therese. Yes, I'm leaving. This bitch ain't finna stress me out. Have me up in here giving myself panic attacks because this bitch got some information she don't want to give me. Keep it out. I'm out. You not finna have me up in this bitch stretching. Freddie could not hold back any longer. He needed to know. So during dinner, he decided to broach the topic. Mom, can I ask you a question? Of course. Do you know why I left home? I'm asking seriously. I can't remember the reason. That's her look. That's her face right now. How could you ask me that? Let me see. Mom? Boom. Freddie, it trusts you. It thinks you're its parents. You were the only one who could have stopped it, but you didn't. Do you want to know why you left? Because you're a selfish coward. Dad, what are you talking about? Mom, what's going on? Oh, you're a selfish coward. 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 Oh, shoot. The surreal behavior of his parents and his inability to reason with them caused Freddie to leave as fast as he could. Somehow he felt that something unhealthy had been brewing in his family, and it could be why he left long ago. Really? Yeah. So nothing that happened while you was at home everything was like normal. Is that this is what he telling us? Somehow he felt that something unhealthy. He was also terrified of the possibility that his own memory problem was an early sign of dementia that could lead him to suffer like his father. Seriously? That's what you was thinking? Whatever it was, he decided he would not stay another minute in that town. Woof, woof. Screech. Dude, get out the way. Hey, are you all right? Well, sorry, my fault. It's my fault. There's usually no one on the streets at this time, and... Freddie had thought of leaving Mornau early the next day, but his accidental encounter with Matt made him change his plans a bit. He would meet Matt in the morning. They take the midday bus home. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm getting that cringy feeling like maybe you should not be doing this, but I can't tell him what to do. It's written. It happened. The day dawned a little cloudy, but despite that, Freddie still wanted to hang out with him. Really? running into Matt was the only thing that made coming back to Monroe worth it. I don't know. It seems something else was on your mind when we met yesterday. Yes, my parents are not well mentally. They were acting strange, and I just had to leave. I remember something like that happened in the past. It's possible. Look, do you remember the day we found the snake? What I tell you, and remember when the daddy was talking about the mousetrap, and then I said he was looking at the mousetrap. Remember when it went back, there was a snake in the mousetrap. Remember that? You're like, how the fuck is you gonna remember that? Let me see it. I'm telling you to remember it, so just remember it. It was on that grave. When we approached, it got scared. Instead of fleeing, the snake decided to eat itself. What? I think its intention wasn't suicide, but to swallow itself until it disappeared. That's what you did. You disappeared when you got scared. What? Fred, he just got down. He just got down on his knees. Freddie, I miss you. Psst. 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 Oh my goodness, he unbuckling his pants. Mom, stop calling me. I already told you to not worry about what happened yesterday. Freddie, Freddie, Ron, come home. I can't stop him. Your father killed. Oh my goodness, Daddy about to tweak out. Ooh. What's he about to do? He looked like he was about to get his head from that at the cemetery. And the statue was crying. I don't want to offend nobody. So I whisper that. I'm probably not going to be able to hear me. The call was cut off. Freddie did his best to contact his mother again, but it was impossible. He also tried for Matt's phone, but the result was the same. There was no signal. Concerned about the call, they decided to go to the house. You took Matt to your house? Freddie found his mother twisting in pain on the floor, trying to stand up. With difficulty, she told him that she had hit her back as she fell and could not get up. Apparently, everything had started about an hour ago when his father began to shave. She supervised him constantly because of his dementia, and as he shaved, she realized something. He was passing the blade over and over the same part of his neck. When she let him know, he ignored her. Fearing that he was hurt, she decided to correct him by force, and in doing so fell to the ground. Freddie tried too. He first spoke to him, but his father did not seem to listen to him either. Is he cutting himself? Then he tried to stop him. When he tried to stop him, he noticed something unusual. The ferocity in his movement was absolute, with an abnormal resistance that did not allow him to devastate one bit. He tried again and again, then tried removing the blade. It was impossible. Ooh, he cut himself. Alarmed by the appearance of the deep cut, he could not allow another pass of the blade. Covering his neck with a towel wouldn't stop the shaving movement, but it would keep him from slashing his own throat. Freddie tried to call an ambulance from his cell phone and a home phone, but since there was no signal, he ran out into the streets for help. I ain't seen nobody this whole time, homie. I don't know if you saw somebody, but I ain't seen nobody. Okay, that old lady working her dog, see? Please, it's an emergency. My father has hurt himself, and we need... Do you want to go home? The dog dead. Ma'am, do you want to go home? So this old lady been standing here asking this dead dog if he want to go home. Please, wait a second. Disconcerted, he witnessed the girl continue, as though walking despite the wall preventing her passage. At that moment, Freddie began to understand something was wrong. Something was happening. A terrible sickness was taking over Monroe. You're just not noticing that something ain't right in this fucking town? Because I've been noticed it. Matt popping down on his knees to give you a little. That's not what's abnormal. Everything else that was popping off, that might have been normal, but it just seemed like Matt was trying to distract him while calling him a wuss at the same time. Like, oh, I get it. You ran because you were scared. I don't know. What you want to say? Scared of what? Because I ain't scared of this, but this town? Hell the fuck yeah. Monroe was a quiet town, operating on standard daily routines. I pay attention. Almost no incident made it deficit from its patterns, but this day was different. It started with an inhabitant began to repeat his actions over and over again, and continued despite hurting himself. Stop! Little by little, this bizarre behavior spread among the population. Mom, will it rain today? Yes, sweetie, I put an umbrella in your bag. Mom, you passed the school? Yes, sweetie, I put an umbrella in your bag. Crash! In a matter of hours, the number of incidents increased. Many people went to the hospital seeking help for relatives and friends. Because people could not stop repeating their action, they did not eat, drink, sleep, or use the toilet. Even if repeating the action, they did not harm themselves outright. The simple fact meant they would die soon anyway. Damn. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Like I don't mean to do it. I'm not meaning to do it. And it's an action. I just keep repeating because that's what happened when that's what I was doing when the town went crazy at that moment. So I didn't mean. The whole situation overwhelmed Erin, not just because of the cases she was seeing, but because she feared her brother might have become affected too. Fuck, Matt. Tell me you're okay. No signal. The worst case came much later in the day, when someone began repeating their actions while cooking. Firefighters rushed to the girl who was screaming in the flames and immediately took her to the hospital. Her skin was charred and her blood oozed endlessly. As she screamed, the staff wondered how was it possible the child was even still alive. Ooh. After checking her pulse again, Aaron realized the disturbing truth. The child had begun repeating herself while she screamed, burning in the flames of her own house. And those screams continued even after her death. Matt, what are you doing here? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I couldn't get a hold of you, and I was worried, so I came to see you. Do you know what's happening? The people? We need to get out of here. We need to leave Monroe. Okay. Where we at, y'all? I gotta check that. Okay, we good. We on 6. We can do 2. Because if I do this one, yep, let me see. Without losing a second more, they got into Erin's car, ready to leave Monroe. The lines are down, phones don't work, and now even the radio picks up nothing. What's going on? Clink. I wish it were just the dead lines, but it's much worse than you think. Okay, they're showing this little dowel with needles in it, and it's got a little mask on. It's got like a marshmallow mask on. People are dying because of this strange disease. The most disturbing thing is that after they have died, they continue repeating their movements. It's just making no fucking sense. Erin, we need your help. Freddie's father seems to have a disease. Isn't there anything we can do? I have no idea, Matt. We already short on people since some of our staff left to help with matters outside of town. They're yet to return. The only thing we can do is get out of Mornau before the disease reaches us. Screech. Why we stop? What the fuck? A wall of branches had appeared, blocking the road out. They grew in such density that it was impossible to go through it. Damn, they stuck in this fucked up town. It can't be true. What happened? Freddie noticed the strange number on the sign. Because the population was written twice. Oh, No, it's 2,417. 2,417. They finna be wiped out. Then he realized something worse. Fractals are patterns in which a simple process is repeated endlessly. They can be found in much of the nature world, such as the growth of tree branches. Therefore, things are fractional in character are more gradually affected by the disease. The disease is not only affecting the actions of people, but also causing physical shapes to begin repeating themselves. Oh, that's what happened. The tree started fucking repeating itself. God damn it. The tree started repeating itself. I could do one more. Ooh, one more. Tree started repeating itself. The only way out of my room was blocked. The density of the branch wall made it impossible for them to pass through, so they decided to return to Matt and Aaron's house. They would wait for daylight and try to escape through the forest. Aaron thought it would be safer if they could get some gloves and masks from the hospital, since they'd be exposed for such a long time to the outside air. For now, she recommended that they wash their hands with antibacterial soap for 10 minutes every few hours. As an added precaution, they closed the windows, preventing more potentially contaminated air from the outside, for air from entering the house. Bam. Don't worry, we'll leave this place at dawn. It's strange, but I have this feeling this is all my fault. Your fault. Don't be silly. They held hands. Do you know why I left my room? No, I don't. You just left without saying anything. It's a moth flying into the light. When was that? I don't remember. It was a few years ago, but it doesn't matter anymore. You're here now. They hug. He then took his shirt off. And together we'll leave this town. Okay, I'm scared. Okay. They hugging. The moths are dead. Look. Paper. Scissors. Gasp. Okay, what is an egg? He saw an egg. He remembered that there was an egg inside of the thing that he couldn't remember. Oh my goodness, is this how I'm finna leave y'all right now? Is they really about to make me leave y'all like this? Freddy tried to turn on the light and found, okay. So when he woke up, that he realized that Matt was not at his side. Freddy tried to turn on the light and found there was no electricity. He carefully moved downstairs, found the sound of voices. This is a fucking nightmare. Aaron, there has to be an explanation. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing out here so late? So late? You haven't noticed yet? Freddy, it's 8 a.m. It should have been dawn hours ago. Damn! Oh, snap! Oh, I can do one more. The dawn never came. The night repeatedly, endlessly, and the town was engulfed by the deepest darkness. Freddy didn't want to abandon his mother to the disease by leaving her in Mornau, so he insisted on finding her. Really? Nigga, the night is eating up the fucking, it's dark as hell. I only want to be out here. We need to find more flashlight and more batteries. Oh my God. Oh, I ain't never been scared of the dark like this. Oh, I already have a feeling that I'm going to need at least 5 minutes to be stuck. Cause a bitch gonna be standing there. Come on. Where we going? It's dark. To save time, Aaron headed to the hospital for the mask and gloves while Freddy and Matt went to Freddy's house. Wow. They will return to this point when they were done. Erin always puts up a strong front, but deep down she's more scared than we are. So y'all let the chick go by herself, and then y'all went off. The lovers went off together. Not even right. But I guess she got to die by herself. I guess. Whew. Hard. When we were kids, she found a bird's egg. We took it home, and days later discovered it was a duck's egg. I don't know. I don't think that was a duck's egg. I think you brought home something, and it started killing people, and that's what started this crazy shit. When it broke through the shell, it imprinted on us. It wasn't afraid that we hurt it because it trusted us. Yeah, what I said. And whatever the fuck came out of that thing, fucking up shit in this town. We were his family. It began following us everywhere. But one day while playing, we accidentally stepped on it. Wow. Its death shook Erin so deeply that she locked herself in her room and didn't want to talk to anyone. A few weeks later, our parents died in a car accident. It was then she knew she could have lost everything. And now, through all this, her biggest fear remains the same. She could lose me too. I put an umbrella. The dead body? Damn, she still, shit, the bitch been dead for a minute. And she's still saying, I put an umbrella. But then the lady at the hospital did say when they die, they still gonna repeat the action even when they're dead. I can't take it anymore. This is horrible. I shouldn't have come back. I hadn't missed a damn thing in this town. Seriously, you left behind people who care about you, who love you. How can you say something like that? Again with that, when are you going to stop with the guilt trip? I'm just saying, you could have been more considerate about us. You know what? No need to come with me. You don't have to put up with someone as inconsiderate as me. Freddie, don't be a child. Freddie. Oh, we running off. We didn't have attention. We have an attention tantrum. Fuck that. Mom. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, snap. He killed her. Who took the towel? Dad. Freddie dropped against the wall, unable to suppress his tears. How could this have happened? Why wasn't his mother watching him? But a sound interrupted his sobbing. 10 in total is correct, but something is wrong. It sounded like her voice coming from inside the bedroom. Creak. Mom? I don't understand. Freddie, something is wrong with my hand. Oh, what happened to her